Hello, Professor. My name is Ernesto. Today I will answer your questions that you'd like to know. The first one, when you ask, how do I communicate best? I wasn't entirely sure what you mean by this, but as to contact me, which it might not be what you're trying to ask, would be email. But as for how I communicate best with people, I would just say, just questions are my favorite thing because I feel like it's the best way to know one another. And I don't really talk to many people, but I do try to if I feel like it's at my most at the best interest. What this social justice means to me, something important, but definitely hard for me to see how I could help because I feel like it's always hard for people to feel like they could be involved, but what I think it's very important for everyone to be equal because not a lot of people have equal opportunities. And that's really bad because it could influence people, like it could influence like their decisions on how like their life could be. And I obviously like come from a low income family, but I don't feel like that the rich people are at fault. It's just the way society has become, which I do hope it can change one day. What I think is decolonizing the mind is to stay away from institutional ways of thinking, like just being focused on how people believe our norms. Like for me, I'm Hispanic, and people wouldn't be so sure of my success, but I feel like I deserve a chance, and everyone deserves a chance, no matter what race that they are. And I don't want to just focus on how things have been like thought throughout all these years in history. They're like, oh, depending on the race or like class could determine how someone should be. And the fourth one, how have I adjusted to COVID? I felt like it was pretty not that eventful at first, but some things have changed. Like for example, at first, I'm always used to just being at home, so it wasn't that much of a difference. But obviously, like not going to school, like directly, was a bit weird. But it was kind of far from my house, so it kind of worked out. And I do prefer online lectures because I could watch lectures or like the PowerPoints at my own time, at my own pace, and I feel like that's more important to me. And definitely like having a mask at first it was very uncomfortable because it's like on your face, you feel like you can't breathe well, or like it's bothering your nose. But eventually, I got accustomed to it, and definitely like my family is very precautious, and I am a little too, but I know I need to be a bit more safer. As obviously to not touch my face since it's not the best idea to do right now. And then finally, I guess something about myself that I felt like I always talk about this when professors ask me like, oh, what would they know about me? And one thing I always, I guess, try to brag about is that I play this card game. At least I used to play this card game called Magic the Gathering, and I felt like I'm really good at it because every time I'm in competitions, I tend to come in the top three places. And even though like I started, I have never gotten below like third place. And I know, but it's only like depending on like there's rules, and I would have to get more into it. Another thing is like like my dream is just recently like I realized that I want to work at Nintendo because I like video games and I love that company. And I just barely decided my major, which is computer science, and I'm definitely trying my best because that's what I hope to have, because that has become my dream job. Thank you for your time. Yeah, goodbye.